Hey YouTube, it's Jennifer. It is Monday, January 21st, 2013. I'm going to say this is my 11-month post-op gastric bypass update, but it's not really 11 months because my surgiversary is March 5th, which is in 5 weeks. A month is only 4 weeks. So I don't know how I missed a week. The only thing I could think of is because last year was a leap year. I'm guessing. I don't know. Anyway, I weighed in today at 216.4. So, I'm down 1.5 pounds since last week. I am down 85 pounds since surgery. And I am down 108 pounds since I started my whole journey. This week has been, I had to write everything down, that's why I have this, but, it's been like a really introspective kind of week. I started going to, I was really, okay, let me start this. I was like really horribly depressed all weekend. No reason why, just because I was. And so yesterday I decided enough is enough, I'm gonna go to the gym. Like, for some reason I had some cosmic force telling me I need to go to the gym. So I went to the gym, had like the best workout that I think I've done in months and months and months. I did like 17 minutes on the treadmill and then went and did cardio for 25, the cardio circuit training thing, not cardio, the circuit training thing for like 25 minutes. Then I went back to the treadmill and did like another 22 minutes, and in that 22 minutes I even incorporated a whole full minute of running, which for those of you who are runners, like a minute is nothing, but I've never ran a full minute in my entire life. So I got a good workout in yesterday, and when I came home, I felt remarkably better, like night and day difference. So it was kind of addictive, and I kind of want to go back tonight. The only issue is that I complained about a foot issue, like an issue that I was having with my foot when I first started doing extensive walking during the summer. I think it was like in maybe like May or June maybe. I started complaining about how my foot was hurting. And I thought, you know, I'll just rest it and I'll be fine, it'll go away. But it got to the point to where it hurt only when I would exercise, like when I would walk for a long time, it would hurt. Then I would come home and rest it, it would be fine. Then it kind of progressed to where it would hurt every day at the end of the night, but it wasn't like bad, it was just noticeable. It wasn't bad, it was noticeable. The past 2 or 3 days, it's been bad, like to where I can't really focus on anything else. And yesterday's workout did not help, and I rested all night, and it seems like resting it actually makes it worse. And it's the top of my foot, it's the top of my left foot on the left hand side, and it goes all the way from the baby toe all the way to the back of the heel, but it's mostly on the top of the foot. So I don't know what it is. I'm going to see a podiatrist on Wednesday because it's gotten to the point, there's no bruising, so I don't think anything's broke. It's just, it's incredibly, incredibly painful. I can't even move my foot. Like, just sitting here, flexing my foot, it, like, really, really hurts. So I should stop flexing my foot. Other than that, this week is just, I made a list of things that have just happened just this past week. This is how crazy it is. The job that I had gotten with Head Start, I quit that job. I quit primarily because, one, I have freaking issues, and two, that kind of job, when you work with kids or you work with special populations, you really need to have your heart in it. And if your heart's not in it, you're not going to be good at the job. And I pride myself on being good at my job. But my heart's not in a job. I really just want a job where I go to work and then I leave and I come home. And that's just where I'm at right now. So I quit that job because I didn't think I was well suited for it. So I quit that job. I had 2 other interviews that I went to. Both were at, one was at a rescue center and another was at a animal shelter. The rescue center, it's for a data entry position, so I'd be good at it. But I have to go through the east side of Detroit to get there, and yeah, this white girl is not going through the east side of Detroit. It ain't gonna happen. The east side of Detroit is the worst part of Detroit. I mean, people get shot just for sitting in their cars. I mean, seriously, it's not just happened once. It happens, like, almost every month. Somebody gets shot for doing doing nothing. And I'm not going to get shot just driving to work. And then the other job was at an animal shelter, and even if they choose me, I can't do it because you have to help euthanize animals, and I'm not going to be able to do it. But I did have 2 interviews, so that's good. I babysat all week. I decided that I'm not going to continue with graduate school. This is my 3rd attempt, and I think it's going to be my last attempt. Unless I decide, well, I think it's going to be my last attempt, and even if I decide to go back, I don't think I can, because I think I've messed up. Because I'm doing so poorly, you have to have a certain GPA in order to get financial aid, and I'm failing so miserably bad that I've screwed up my GPA completely. And I don't think I would qualify. I know I wouldn't qualify for financial aid. I don't know if that carries over to another school, if I started at another school. But the only way that I would continue with graduate school at a different school is if it's a school that I can actually go and sit in a classroom. Because if I'm not, I've learned through all this process how I learn. And if I'm not sitting in a classroom, listening to a lecture and then writing the notes, I'm never going to get it. So right now my school's online, and I think that's a big reason why I'm failing. Anyway, so I quit my job. I had 2 interviews. I babysat every day last week. I decided not to continue with school. I have to finish the quarter, but I'm not going to do anything after that. I made an appointment to see a podiatrist this week. I made my 12-month post-op visit with my surgeon, my 12-month appointment. So I see him on February 27th, which is like a week before I'm a year out. So he's probably not going to be happy with where I'm at, because I think he wanted me at 150, which is, or 150 to 160, and that's not going to happen. I'm 216, so it's just not going to happen. I'm fine with where I'm at, but I don't think he's going to be happy. And then, in addition to having an appointment with a psychiatrist to get on medication, I'm also going to see a counselor, and the counselor that I'm going to see, my cats are chasing each other, sorry about that. In addition to seeing a psychiatrist, I'm also going to see a counselor. And the counselor I'm seeing is looks like flashes of light, but it's my cats. The counselor I'm going to see is actually the woman who did my psychic eval for my surgery. And if you followed me for any length of time, you know I had 2 psych evals when I was pre-op, and I failed them both because I didn't have a support system, and they were worried about the bipolar and the depression, which now I know they probably should have been. But this particular psychologist gave me a list of things she wanted me to do, and if I did it, she would approve me, and obviously she did approve me because I did everything she wanted me to. So I'm going to see her on Wednesday, and I'm going to see the podiatrist on Wednesday, and then the week after is when I see my psychiatrist. So I'm trying to get all this depression stuff in order because this weekend was just absolutely ridiculous. I didn't shower for 3 days. I just kind of sat around the house crying and moping and feeling like absolute hell all weekend. And it felt like nothing I did made any difference. I tried to sleep, but it didn't help. And I tried to get out of my house and go for a drive, and that didn't help. And I don't know, I tried calling friends, texting friends, and all I did was get angry, and I don't know why. Excuse me. So, but I will say that another decision that was made last week was for Noah and I not to have contact with each other anymore. Blah, 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 17 years. You guys all know the thing. And it's been a good decision for us both. I'm kind of a little sad and a little hurt that he's taking it so well and that he thinks it's such a great idea. I'm kind of used to him, chasing after me, and he's not. And it's probably a good thing that he's not, because I don't think we're ever going to work in a relationship context, but, I don't know, it's just kind of sad. It's kind of bittersweet, and I know it's best for both of us, and my moods have definitely been more stable since he and I have not been in contact with each other. We're still friends on Facebook, and we still send messages on Facebook, but we don't call each other or anything like that. We don't see each other. So my moods have improved in terms of being more stable, but I'm still, all over the map. So, I don't know. I accomplished a lot last week. I made a lot of major decisions last week, quitting a job and trying to find another job, and babysitting, and deciding not to continue school, and making all these medical appointments. But they're all steps that I need to take to get to where I'm going. And I'm telling you, I don't need TV. These cats are hilarious. But yeah, they're all steps I need to take to get to where I'm going, and it's small steps, and it seems like I'm not getting anywhere really, but I know that I am. It's just one foot in front of the other. So that's my update. I do want to say that I would like to be in Wonderland by my surgiversary, which means that I have 5 weeks to lose 16 pounds. That's totally doable. That's like 3 pounds a week. And I've been averaging 2 pounds a week. So if I have like even one really good week in there where I lose like 6 or 7 pounds, which I don't even know if that's possible this far out. But it's attainable. I could get to 199 before March 5th. That would be awesome. If I got to Wonderland, I'd be like, I'm good. I don't even need to do anything else. But anyway, we'll see. And I thank you for watching. And still trying to decide if I'm going to go to the gym tonight. I know I can't do the treadmill because my foot is just killing me. But I was thinking about doing the stationary bike, and I still want to. It's just, it's so cold. And all I keep thinking about is like all the homeless people and all the homeless animals, and it's totally off track from exercising, but that's what I think about. And keeping in mind how blessed I am and how grateful I am to have this apartment and to be able to take care of myself. And it's warm in here, and I have a car, and I should be just very, very grateful and just suck it up and go outside the cold and go to the gym. Which now that I say it like that, I probably am going to do that. So let me go so I can take my ass to the gym. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys all soon. Have a fabulous week. Stay warm. And practice an act of kindness, because it's always a good thing to do. I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.